What's up, guys? Back with the second official video of the channel. With this video, I think I'm going to talk more about why I initially got into trading in the first place. Because in the first video, in the intro video, I talked about like my trading history up to this point, and so I didn't really talk about much about like why I got into trading or how. So I feel like it's kind of important stuff to talk about, so I figured I'd just do it in this video. Um, yeah, so with that said, uh, like I said in the first video, I started trading back in 2024, in August, and basically it kind of just started because of my mom. So my mom doesn't really know anything about trading or anything like that, but she had a coworker that knew somebody that was a trader, and she basically just brought it up to me because she just basically heard kind of like word of mouth about it. And I didn't know anything about trading at the time. Around this time, I had just graduated college with a bachelor's degree. And so I was just pretty much figuring out like what I even wanted to do at that point. But she brought it to my attention. And so I kind of just, went down the rabbit hole basically. Like I just kind of um, went on YouTube. I read books, everything I could to just learn everything about trading, about the stock market. I knew a little about the stock market before trading, but I never knew like trading even existed. Like this was like a whole like environment that people like actually like practiced, like took serious as a profession. Like, I didn't even know that existed. So I found it all super fascinating, like from the gate, like just absolutely just absorbing content every day like a madman, honestly. And so yeah, so I would say probably a couple months into it, I came across Ross Cameron's page, Warrior Trading, and out of all the styles that I had learned up to that point, his really stuck with me. I think mainly because, well, one, how he's very transparent with his trading, so he shows his wins, he shows his losses, and the trading industry, I'm sure you guys know who trade, like it's very, there's a lot of scammers, long story short. There's a lot of people that say one thing and do another, so to see someone like that be so transparent with their trades and just, genuinely just wanting to help people, I kind of gravitated towards that. And also the way he explained momentum trading as well, like that really stuck with me. I understood why it worked, how it worked, the fundamentals of why the stock goes up, and then the technicals of how to trade it. You know, um, it all just kind of made sense to me in my head. It was, yeah, it just kind of was like satisfying almost. Um, so yeah, I kind of just went all in. I never bought a course actually though. I never like paid for anything. I just learned straight from his YouTube. So um, he has a lot of YouTube or a lot of content on YouTube. So I mean, if you like I said, if you're interested in momentum trading, want to learn more, there's so much content he has. I mean, he has years of content on there. I think I mean, you could still like buy the course if you feel like you need to, but I feel like there's enough content there where you can just kind of learn on your own, in my opinion. Um, but yeah, so I basically, yeah, August 2024 to about December was mostly just me learning about trading up to that point. Um, and I think, as hard as trading has been for me, especially in the beginning when I was losing money, what made me stick with it was just like knowing that I was getting better every single day. So I played basketball in college, and I played basketball like my whole life basically. And I've always kind of had like that competitive type of edge when it comes to life, not just sports, just in general. I'm a very competitive person, and I think that's a big reason why I like trading as much as I do, because it's it's the closest thing, honestly, to a professional sport you can get. It's, you have to be on your game basically every day when you trade. People are basically trying to take money from you, and if you're not sharp, if you're not, coming dialed in, then you're gonna lose your money, right? So I think that's why I kind of, uh, I think that's why I have such a passion for trading, because it like allows me to have that competitive edge beyond basketball. Because I think there's like a real dilemma with athletes, because when they graduate and they move on from their sport, they kind of don't know what they want to do. They have this like kind of identity crisis, which I definitely was experiencing when I graduated. And like I kind of like seamlessly fit into trading right after I graduated. And like, I mean, that's why I was able to like, stick with trading as long as I have, even through losing money, because it's like I genuinely enjoy the craft of it. Like I enjoy getting better. I just enjoy the process. Long story short, right? Like you can't really like shortcut that, you know, in trading. Like you can't, yeah, you can't shortcut that. Because if you're doing this for the money, I'm sure you guys know you're not gonna make it far, right? Like you're not gonna see the long term effects of trading. You have to do this for the love of the game, for real. And that's why I'm still here 2 years later doing this. So, but yeah, it's basically why I got into trading, um, and like how as well. Mainly just learning from Ross Cameron, Warrior Trading. Um, Basically mostly YouTube. Like YouTube, I learned so much from trading. Not just Ross, just a lot of different people, honestly. Um, just learn about the stock market, learn about different things. Um, Me and my parents, we have like this argument, more or less, where like I'm really big on self education, and my parents, they're really big on school education, like college education. And I think both are valuable in their own right, but I don't know. I think self education holds a lot more weight, especially when it comes to like something like trading. Because if you're willing to learn a difficult skill like this, you're probably learning it because you genuinely want to learn it, right? And that's why self education has such an advantage. Because if you're learning something as a college education, you're probably learning it because like someone told you to, or you just think it's what's best for you. You don't really have a passion for what you're learning about, right? And so I think that's the biggest issue with my situation, because I have a degree, but I haven't really been able to put it to use. I mean, for a couple of reasons. One, the job market sucks, but that's a whole other issue. But and two, it's like there's nothing genuinely like I have like a passion for it in my life outside of trading up to this point. So, and that's why it makes it so easy for me to like come into work every day and just do what I do with trading. So it doesn't feel like work, right? Like, I went through a long time in my life not knowing what I wanted to do and not having a passion for anything. And with trading, I I mean, this is definitely my passion. There's no doubt about it. I'm sometimes I'll tell my mom like waking up to trade every morning feels like waking up to Christmas morning as like a kid, like genuinely like. And that's not even exaggeration. Like I look forward to trading so much, and not just trading, but like the process of like getting better, like back testing, journaling, all that stuff. Like yeah, just getting better. Like, I enjoy all that stuff. Um, so yeah, but we argue about that a lot, like self education versus college education. What matters more and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, uh, it's mainly it when it comes to like my journey when it comes to trading up to this point. It's just yeah, just mostly learning word of mouth, and then a lot of YouTube, like years of YouTube, and then just years of just sticking with the grind, just like you know kind of understanding that this is an extreme form of delayed gratification. Now, I mean, obviously, everyone's journey is different. Like, some people get it quicker, some people get it longer. But regardless, just like enjoying the process, most importantly, of this. Like, understanding like this isn't like a get rich quick scheme. I think that's why the trading industry has such a bad rap, because it really pushes that narrative, unfortunately, and it makes everybody else look bad. But yeah, this is definitely not that. It's definitely, it's like a skill like anything else. It's like learning how to play an instrument, learning how to play a sport. Like, you're not gonna be good right away. Like, it's not how it works. You're gonna have to put in the hours. You have to put in time to get good at the craft. And that's just how it works with anything in life. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's tough though, cause like I mentioned in the last video, it's definitely an isolating career. Like, you don't have coworkers, you don't have you know other people doing the same thing as you. Really, when you trade, you're kind of by yourself in that way. You could join a Discord community. You could go that route. I'm not big on that, just because I don't like to have conflicting signals when I trade. Like, I don't want to have to like hear one thing from another person and then hear another thing from another person. Like, I kind of want to just focus on myself and just leave it at that. So that's why I kind of don't do Discord, even though it is a good way to meet other traders and other people, right? Um, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But oh yeah, one other reason why I'm really big on trading, and why I think it's important, at least for me, is like, I think for our generation, because I'm Gen Z, so I kind of mentioned earlier about the job market being bad. I just feel like our generation, although we were kind of basically brought up in a time where inflation's terrible, things are expensive, just a lot of bad external factors. We do live in a day and age where we have so much access to technology, where I mean, at this point, we have to leverage it to our advantage, right? Like, and that can look like anything really. Like, it doesn't have to be trading, but you need to make money online nowadays. Like, in my opinion, a degree is good, right? It's something like you can fall back on, but the way inflation is rising every day, like, a degree is not going to cut it, in my opinion. Like, you can maybe get by on one, but like, I just feel like if the goal is to make money, you're going to have to do something else, right? Like, I have friends that are in pretty good defined careers at this point, but they still live with like their folks and their parents and stuff, because it's just, that's how it is nowadays. Like, it's a big deal to get your own place. Like, for like, that's a huge accomplishment for Gen Zers, in my opinion. So that's why I think it's important to like you know utilize self education and learn how to use AI, and how to maybe learn how to trade, or learn how to make content for businesses or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter what it looks like, but I think the move in today's age, in today's day and age, is to make money online. In my opinion, like, there's no way of getting around that. Um, and as long as inflation keeps going up, you're gonna have to find ways to outpace it, basically. And that's why I like trading, because I think trading is a pretty solid way to outpace inflation. It's definitely not easy, obviously, but it's definitely doable. I think if you approach it the right way, right? Don't treat it like a get rich quick scheme. Put the time in, put the work in. I think it'll be worth it. Yeah. But I think that's gonna do it for this video. Just kind of wanted to talk about how and why I got into trading. Um, you know, why it's important to me, where I see myself with trading. Um, but yeah, I think I might make another video before the next trading week. Not sure yet. We'll see. Um, but yeah, Second video down. Appreciate you guys.